And Kai's going to wait no longer. Goes for about 3/4 pot at 1.2.
No, I'm just.
T1000 only with about 6.4 behind, so. Gabe is back in for 10,000, and then Pierre gets into the mix today, buying in for 15,000. Should be a good one this afternoon, Mr. Brady.
Yeah, it's great to be back. I'm excited to see some action. Curious to see exactly how much, it's not at the table yet, but how much Adam can sustain the, I like the word you put it, the way you put it, the show that he put on last night. Can he maintain that as he sits down at the table?
I don't know if any physical human being could maintain that, but let's see. Heads up to the first flop of the day, 9-8 deuce, couple of spades. Pair of eights for King Kiah. Let us know how we're sounding, folks. We always like to hear. We got Pooba says Brady's mic was real low. I think we fixed it.
T1000 going for the bet with his nothing but a nice nothing. 2 overs and straight draw.
Yoga, many things.
Turn a 9-ball.
It's going to make ace-8 look just a little bit better.
That would be cool.
Kai's reaching for chips. He's going to go for a lead here. Against T1000 specific hand, that is really good. Now he's in a tough spot.
I can't remember. Maybe 11:30.
King Kiah just got here from Oklahoma, had a night at the casino last night.
I play 5 hour, and
And now he's here to play cards. Just
Now
can't get
he's-
enough.
Can't get enough.
play whole day. All day.
I can't.
We'll go over the chip values here after this hand. The river is the deuce of clubs, meaningless.
You got wine? Yeah. I'm gonna wait.
See if Kiah decides to go for some thin value here.
I don't want to mess with my mid.
No whiskey? 1,000.
He does go for it.
Just throws out a banana chip.
It's
$1,000.
quarter of the pot. Let's see if T1000 has some nefarious thoughts that he wants to put into the world.
This pot's at 5,000 already. We are off and running this afternoon from the lodge in Round Rock. Thinking about making the play. T1000 loves pulling that trigger, but I don't know if he can do it here.
I haven't watched King Kiah too much. Would you describe him as a folder?
Not really.
No. Sticky King Kiah.
Depends on the day. He can really change gears rather quickly. Kai, an experienced player, both on the cash streets as well
Wait,
as
is that a call? He decided to call with Queen High. Wow.
Queen High, wow.
Really interesting call.
Little mini tables in there with an opening, you know, to do your business. There's more bathrooms, I'm just saying.
It could just be when the lid is down. It's like felt. Felt in a rail.
Sounds fancy. Sounds very, very fancy.
It would be a nice touch, I gotta say.
I don't want felt anywhere near the men's bathroom.
We're gonna have to refelt it frequently.
Use them on one time right now.
4 players.
Yes, on Wednesday, if you're a fan of Brad Owen, he will be on our stream along with Andrew Nemi, Doug Polk,
On one time.
and along with DQ, Coins.
Heck of a game that's gonna be.
Yes. I believe you said, who was the Coins and
DQ?
Shay?
Did you already say DQ?
Yes, we said DQ.
DQ, Coins, and Chase.
Chase. I knew it was Chase. I just didn't want to say it without.
Chase is going to be making his Lodge stream debut. And he's going to be a fan favorite, enjoying his time playing at the Lodge on the outer tables, been coming here a lot frequently.
And Coins, who made his Lodge stream debut
Coming back the following
this
week,
week.
that's what you love to see.
Yep.
King for both players here, dicey spot for High.
Yeah, this was kind of interesting how this one played out. Ludo, he was the raiser pre-flop, but then he checked the flop, which is a smart play multi-way. He played very defensively, as he should. So he checks, then High bets into the I believe 3 players on the turn, and then Ludo raised with the king-queen. So he checked the flop as the pre-flop raiser, then raised versus turn bet. And now he's very, very savvy value bet on this river with king-queen. This is a really sharp way for him to get a decent amount of money into this pot.
I don't think High is making this call, though. So, I mean, he's really not beating much.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to imagine
Tough to
Ludo.
put Ludo on a flush draw here. Like
Yeah, because he
busted
checked the
spade.
flop.
Right.
Why check the flop and then raise the turn with
Right.
spades?
Doesn't make sense.
Maybe like 5-4 of spades specifically, because he turned the straight
Perhaps,
drop
and
too.
High's reaching for chips here. High doesn't like the fold, but he's been playing pretty passive today. And
He does have the toppest of pairs.
but against a raise, especially multi-way pot, top pair doesn't seem so good, especially when your kicker's a 5. But he makes the call, and he's going to pay Ludo off. Well played, Ludo.
Yeah, High says, wow, he did not expect to see that hand specifically.
Every now and then, though, we have asked something like that when somebody's folded like that, and they said that that's not what I had. It is, you can't rule out the possibility of an RFID
yeah.
mistake.
Now, I will say, though, to play devil's advocate to that, Ludo really did seem kind of pained, and like that's kind of consistent with Queens.
I mean, it probably was. I'm just saying, you know,
Right,
every
right.
now and then it could.
It's just take it with a small grain of
Yes,
salt,
yes.
right? Yeah, I think that's a good caution.
Trips for Gabe. And Adam just tosses his call in. 4 of hearts. Adam looking for the 7 of hearts. That's the only thing that will help him now. Check, check.
It's gonna look bad on the stream.
07. Chicago boys are at it again. It's like these guys almost only play pots against each other.
Was that Luca?
I need a Dalat and under.
2,300.
Dalat under this one.
Bet and a quick call from Adam. Gabe's going to win a pot from him.
3 aces.
I also like really watching Ali Imsirovic, and he's been under a lot of heat lately.
Lady comes up to me.
There's no denying his skill.
Hell yeah. She's 48. Hell yeah. Yeah. Amen. So I took her to dinner.
And then, of course, there's the shaman,
Yeah, what a stud.
and the psychic,
300 more.
and the frog poison that we all love. Probably want to get our hands on some frog poison on a
girls say?
Saturday, but it's not something you find on your local supermarket
No,
shelves.
No,
Unless, Rick, you have a secret stash somewhere, do you?
yeah, no
I do
reason.
not.
Just,
No free secret stash of frog poison. You know, hey, everybody can have an opinion. I'm not an expert. I understand that. I'm a poker enthusiast. I love the game. So I can, you know, my opinion could mean nothing to you, and I get that. King 8-7. Pair of 6s for T1000 in the lead.
But wait, I need to
King Kiah looking for a 6.
I'm sure she appreciates it.
Now a 6. Will not work for him. He's looking for a 9 or a 7. Ace of hearts.
800.
T1000 is going to win with 2 pair.
Or will he? Kai's the
If he
one
stays
firing
in.
out $800 here. Makes this a very tough call for a pair of 6s, but the T1000 has the calling chips in his hand. Looks to be leaning to a call and makes the call, the correct call. Good on him. That's going to give him a little momentum here, start feeling good about his poker mind. James Norman, I was doing my best Teddy KGB there.
225?
225 is the raise from King Kiah with ace-5 suited. JC T1000 with ace-10, and they're going to get involved again. And it's heads up once again between King Kiah and T1000 for the second time in 3 hands.
We just did like back holding.
Oh,
And then 6.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
300 change.
Like the area you can see.
All right,
Rainy
heads up.
or rainy?
No, west street, west.
Okay.
Yeah, west side.
How was it? Because I heard 6 to 6 kind of like.
There's 2 diamonds and an ace. Both players hit the ace, and King Kiah with the flush draw.
Round 2 between these two gentlemen. Starting to detect a pattern, but it goes check, check to the turn we go 9 of clubs.
At 1200?
And Kai's going to wait no longer. Goes for about 3/4 pot at 1.2.
No, I'm just.
T1000 only with about 6.4 behind, so
I mean, not. Look.
he makes this call, and it should be interesting
There's the diamond. King
on the
Kiah.
river. Nuts.
Deuce of diamonds.
How's my nuts taste?
That 2300.
King Kiah goes for 23, just a little over half pot.
Last time T1000 called with a queen high. This time he has a hand.
Makes that call rather quickly, and he sees the bad news. Ace high flush for the 3 seed.
Raise to 300.
Yeah, well, that's
Call.
Gabe raised to 300 with the 10s. Brandon, little suited wheel. Skull Mike's favorite.
All right, 3 play.
Calls in the cutoff.
Wow, you're just gonna keep needling me all day long, Brady, are we?
Twisting the knife. Action Adam defends his button with 4-3 offsuit. More wheel cards. And we get the 9-6-3. Adam with an open-ender, but it's one of those nasty open-enders where if you hit the top part of it, there's a 1-card straight that beats you.
Check.
Gabe goes for the check on this board, which is definitely a reasonable play with an overpair against 2 callers in position.
Call.
The 2 callers are very often going to have these types of cards, so you got to play pretty defensively in Gabe's spot. And he does just check and call a $400 bet from Adam. Adam's got a fair bit of outs against these 10s. And that's one of them. One card straight on the board, in addition to Adam having that low end of the straight. Adam goes for the check back.
Little sneaky check back there. Giving Gabe a free card does not connect with an 8. Does have a lot of showdown value here. Let's see.
Nice.
Wouldn't mind a check here from Gabe. Absolutely. Adam's going to go for a bet, and he's going to get paid, I would believe.
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Might go for an overbet, something along the lines of 2.1. We saw a lot of that from him yesterday, but instead going for, looks like, just a little value.
Pimping, not simping, man.
Someone asked, what's the bad beat at the lodge? We don't take money off the table here at the lodge, so there's no bad beat. Every dollar at our cash game tables stays on the table until that person decides to leave.
Like they just. Like,
No drop, no bad beat.
Is she on? She's like 22, right?
No explanation.
and one of the lowest hourly rates in the industry here in Texas, $10 an hour.
25. Yeah. That's the best thing.
Gabe doesn't like it, but he's not going to be able to get away here for
I feel like
1,200.
Austin dating seems very.
Definitely a new Adam today, an hour and 40 into the stream. Comp Pool Collected has not gotten out of line, but this line a little bit fishy, and it's going to get him paid as Gabe makes the call on Adam.
Clear slow roll here. We have a slow roll attempt.
Like he's playing for a week, and then like 2 hours before. Yeah. And, like, this place takes months to get a reservation.
Don't just hit and run the stream, guys. You got to be a subscriber.
Around that area where I'm at.
Raise to 1.
Costs you nothing,
College.
means everything to us.
Call.
My lady Guadalupe here, and any of them go to.
Couple pocket pairs here.
One of them.
3s and 9s, 10s.
One league team. Within heat. A party and smoke weed. Right. That's all.
King Kiah mulling over 9-8 off on the button. I believe he did call because the action's moved on.
Hey.
Oh yeah. The 19-year-old.
Let's see, 3.
Players.
Yeah, he was.
A lot of card sharing going on here. Could see some nasty flops.
They gave him a little contract, like 90,000 sign-on bonus, all this stuff. And
That is a nasty flop in one way. 2 players with an overpair.
Check.
Yeah, and these are 2 very aggressive players.
We definitely missed a sandwich bet there, guys.
No, I saw another 9 was out there. It could have been, 3s and 10s, but we're warming up. We'll let it slide.
they don't understand some of the stuff.
Ludo does decide to call, I believe, with the 3s. Can't blame him too much, though Adam did bet into like 5 players, so. Oh, I'm sorry, I mixed that up. T1000 called, Ludo now folds the 3s. My mistake.
Teach a kid, like you take one kid and teach him for 10 years how to throw hard and fast, and he'll never bust 90 miles.
6 of spades on the turn.
He'll play baseball and get out there and he'll start chunking, and within a year,
Don't think Adam's going to slow down here.
it's just a build-up.
Neither do I.
1,000.
He's looking for the 9 of diamonds alone. Just the 9 of spades has already been played.
So this kid quit baseball for a year because he didn't like the coach. A little school up there in Bruce Lee.
Did a piece of meat grow onto T1000's plate? That wasn't there a moment ago. Am I crazy?
I agree.
Did that grow out of the plant?
Ooh, very
8
close to it.
8 of diamonds on the river.
Might slow down the action, connects with a lot of different things here. But again, these players don't like to slow down. I have no idea where that piece of meat came from. Such service here at the lodge.
He goes to
T1000 mulling over a lead, it seems like. This would kind of be turning his hand into a bluff in a way, unless he goes for a very small bet. Okay, he goes very small, so he's kind of just trying to get value from really the exact type of hand that Adam has, maybe a 7. And now Adam's in kind of a gross spot.
He's just going to call it. No way he's folding. Folds.
Ooh, he does fold.
Wow, it's a new Adam.